Hello, happy Friday, happy Labor Day weekend. Uh, I gotta go somewhere, so we'll make this very nice and sweet and short and sweet, okay? Because, but we have to do this because we want to do something very important, okay? So it's a revisit because we've done this before. Feelings equation, all right? So last time we covered metaphysical distance, okay? Metaphysical distance, if you remember, is memory time, okay? Memory time. So metaphysical distance is 1 over memory time, okay? Like past for the past month from today, how long did you spend time thinking about this person or watching this person or right? So that's memory time, okay? And so memory time is same as closeness, how intimate you are with this person, how close you are to this person, okay? You could be enemy, okay? Or you could be your lover, or you could be your loved one, okay? Somebody, I mean, if you hate this person, you think about that person all the time, right? Look at NPR, National Public Radio. They hate Donald Trump. That's why they talk about Donald Trump every day. Look at CNN, MSNBC. They hate President Trump, so that's why they talk about President Trump all the time. Speaking ill of him, basically. Yeah, they criticize President Trump, but they're obsessed with President Trump, right? Yeah. If you are in love with somebody, or if you are a huge fan of Madonna, you think about them all the time as well. Okay? So, yeah, enemy, whatever. Yeah, so distance is always non-negative. Okay, closeness, memory time, they are all non-negative. It cannot be negative. So they are pure scalar. Okay, non-negative number by definition pure scalar as opposed to vector. Okay, pure quantity. All right. Now, um, I what time is it? It's like 3 o'clock because yeah, it's Labor Day weekend Friday, but I didn't have lunch. All right, so and also now after doing this for 1 hour, I have to go somewhere. So that's why I kind of sound a little bit tired. Okay, so but I'm not driving though. Yeah, I will have a guests. Okay, so yeah, I'm not driving anywhere. It's in my neighborhood. Okay, so yeah, so don't worry about me. Okay, before you go to feelings equation, we'll do this real quick. Okay, that's what's called copium predation. Okay, two kinds. If somebody with high copium potential predate on deprive copium from somebody who's lower copium potential, that's called predatorial copium transfer or copium predation. But if somebody lower than this top dog, if somebody lower is taking copium from somebody higher, this parasitic is a parasitic copium predation. Okay, just want to point that out. Like yeah, media like CNN talking shit about President Trump or me talking shit about President Trump. Yeah, it's really like kind of parasitic, like mosquito, you know. Yeah, President Trump raising the tariff, just disguised taxation. Okay, that's tariff. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that's he President Trump predating on us. Okay. All right. I need some vocal rest, so let me go. Let's take a break. Okay. I'll be right back. All right. Okay, we are back, and okay, let's get to it because it's in my neighborhood. Okay, so yeah, some friendly event. Okay, so I'm not driving, so uh, now, yeah, more about President Trump. Yes, there's President Trump, there's Anderson Cooper, and there's me, right? Anderson Cooper, he's CNN poster gay boy, right? He's way up there, right? Me, CNN would never interview me because I'm nobody, right? They only interview somebody very important like senators and congressmen, right? But yeah, still CNN journalists, they are lower than President Trump. If he's the president and he's a billionaire and whatnot, right? So yeah, just wanted to point that out. Okay. I Anderson Cooper, I don't dislike him. I don't hate nobody. I just don't like the fact that he subscribed to gayism as a very highly visible celebrity. Basically, he's broadcasting gayism. He, people will think, oh, look at him. A gay guy can be very successful. That's what people will think. So you're sending wrong message to young people. You're corrupting the youth, corrupting the minds of the youth. That's what Anderson Cooper, Ellen DeGeneres, those gay celebrities are doing. Okay, and that is has very toxic effect on America and the next generation. Okay, that's why I talk shit about them sometimes. Okay. Oh, now let's move on. We have to move on. Okay. You have gravitational force, right? F is equal to G times m1 m2 over r squared, right? Now that's force equation in physics. In humanology, what we have is feeling equation. It's kind of like force, okay? But you don't have to worry about G because it's just constant. Now your view one is a vector and it's a dot product. Here you have scalar, mass, the pure scalar. There is no such a thing as a negative mass. In some problem, if you have this mass and some hollow inside, yeah, it's useful to think of this hollow like air bubble. It's useful to think of this as a negative mass, but that's just for convenience. Okay, so yeah, that pure scalar, there are no negative mass. Okay. Okay. Now, in humanology, Fielding's equation is this. Kind of analogous to this guy. Squared, we don't need squared, okay? But if somebody's very close to you, the distance is very small, so it has amplifying effect. Okay, that's why murder typically happens between somebody then you like somebody very close, like spouse, boyfriend, husband. They tend to be the murderers when a woman dies, typically. Okay, so they are the usual suspect, number one suspect. They are the very first one the police questions, and rightfully so, because view. What is view? Let's say view one. You have let's say you have concept vector, okay? About gayism. Are you pro gay? The person number one and person number two, okay? Let's say this person is, in terms of gayism, strongly pro gay, like from -10 to +10, strongly pro gay. And this guy, number two, strongly anti gay. How about, how about, how about marijuana? Marijuanaism. This is concept vector, right? It does not have any quantity because gayism, marijuanaism, their concept. They don't have any quantity. Okay, so it's not coherent. All right. So now V1 is strongly somewhat mildly anti-marijuanaist. V2 uh, somewhat strongly pro-marijuanaist. Okay. So what is V1 dot product V2? V1 dot V2 is equal to minus 100. You know what? Let's make them V1 is slightly pro marijuana. V2 is fairly strongly pro marijuana. Okay, so yeah, V1 and V2, they don't like each other. They are kind of like enemies. Okay, so feeling 1 and 2. Okay, something like that. I mean, it's not. There are a lot more to do here. Okay, but because again, this is just our first draft, because feeling is also a vector, because the feeling that person 1 feels about person 2 is not the same as the feeling that person 2 feels about person 1. So they are not symmetric. It's a vector. Okay, so it's not commutative. Okay, but for now, yeah, let's just satisfy ourselves with this. Okay, so well, let's modify. All right. How about this? There we go. We just improved it. Distance from 1 to 2. Okay? Why? Because how 1 feels about 2. Person 1 feels about person 2. 1, let's say it's Wonder Woman. Okay? 2, let's say Timothy. Okay? How does Wonder Woman feels about Timothy? Huh? Because Wonder Woman, she knows what her political view is, right? But this V12 is according to Wonder Woman. V2 and Timothy has this kind of political view according to Wonder Woman, but she may be mistaken because she may read about Timothy in a newspaper. Maybe it was fake news, or maybe it was misinformation. Wonder Woman's data information about Timothy could be faulty. But as far as Wonder Woman knows, Timothy is a bad boy. So she would never date Timothy. Okay. Let's say they met in online dating site, and Wonder Woman read about Timothy's online profile, and maybe Timothy lied about his political view. Okay, that can happen, right? Let me write this down. This is kind of important. Okay. One D2 is distance from Wonder Woman to Timothy. Right? Alright, good. That's about it. I mean, I don't think there's anything more to talk about. So let's talk about memory time, okay? It's this. Our brain is like computer, right? We have short-term memory, long-term memory, right? Memory time is about short-term memory. So how many hours in my life have I ever watched President Trump or read his books or watched his TV show, Apprentice show, or how many times also have I spent thinking about him, talking about him, or hearing about him? So that's memory time. Okay, how many hours? 100 hours? I don't know. Okay, that's memory time concept. Okay. Yeah. So um, so this is a filling equation. Okay. But there are some more actually. Okay. How about yeah, this is about viewpoint. Okay. For each ideologies, what's your view? What's the other person's view? Are they pro or anti? Okay. Or neutral. It could be just zero, right? And yeah, but that's about political view. And um, but human relationship. What would be more important, more common, more daily life kind of thing is about expectation. Let's say you are a parent and you expect your child to clean his own room or even bathroom, toilet, bowl. When your child does meet your expectation, do what you say to him, Then you say, "Oh, good boy, good boy," or your dog. Yeah, your dog. You expect your dog to poo and pee in a designated area. If your dog meets your expectation, obeys you, then you say, "Oh, good dog, good dog." Otherwise, bad dog, bad dog. You feel bad. Okay, so that's also feeling, right? Okay. What you have here is more, it's yeah, it's kind of feeling, but it's also a relation too. Okay. Yeah, negative relation. You two are enemies. Positive relation. Probably we better name it as a relation. Okay. Relation equation. But relation, feeling, they're pretty much the same thing. Okay, so but viewpoint is somewhat permanent, right? So we better name it as relation because expectation and action. If this guy, this dog, this boy obeys you or disobey you, yeah, that's more like temporary, more changeable kind of thing. But viewpoint, political viewpoint, yeah, it can change, but it's more permanent thing. It's not easy to change those things, right? Give me one second. All right. Yeah. So let's just rename it as a relation equation. Okay, relation. Um, okay, relation from one to two is Wonder Woman and Tim. I mean, does Wonder Woman think of Tim as a friend or enemy, friend or foe? Okay, so yeah, it's better to. It's more because it's more permanent thing, political viewpoint. Okay, political step. Give me one second. Okay, so feeling equation. Uh, let's take a shot at it. All right. So, how does Wonder Woman feel about Tim? Like expectation. Wonder Woman. Let's say they're husband and wife, wife and husband. Okay. So, Wonder Woman expect Timothy, her husband, to wash the dishes, take the trash out, vacuum the floor. Many criteria vector, right? But let's say Timothy does one thing out of three things and don't do the two other things. That kind of stuff, okay? So, and it doesn't have to be Boolean. It can be quantified. Let's say Wonder Woman, Tim's wife, expects Timothy to wash the dishes 7 days a week. But Timothy does so like 3 days a week instead of 7 days a week. Wonder Woman wants Timothy, her husband, to vacuum the floor 7 days a week. But Timothy does that like once a week. That kind of concept. Okay, we can quantify that expectation and also action, or conformance, conforming, obeying, obedience. Okay, so yeah, or disobedience. We'll just call it action. Okay, but again, Wonder Woman can be mistaken. So as far as Wonder Woman knows, this is what Timothy did, but she may be mistaken. Maybe Tim is lying, right? Yeah, over, yeah, one, just usual. Yeah. So that's our filling equation. Okay, so now let me write this down. Okay. Okay. Filling, it's a vector. Okay, so yeah, I mean, first of all, f12 is not equal to f21. Okay, for one. For two, uh, feeling can be positive or negative. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely a vector, right? And it's non-commutative function because 1 to 2 and 2 to 1 they are different. Okay, so it's not a commutative function. Okay, it's not abelian. Okay, if you're into group theory, okay, it's not abelian. All right. All right. Okay. What else? We take a break, okay? And I'm gonna smoke cigarette. We'll take a break, and next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about gravitation, like two objects like attracting each other. Yeah, law of attraction, that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about that next. Okay, so let's take a break. Oh, my neck. Oh, yeah. Today was a busy day. I was released early today because it's a Labor Day weekend, right? I have very good employers. Okay, so yeah, they released me earlier today. So, but it was busy day. I didn't have lunch. I did have donuts. One donut because I bought it to eat for myself donuts because I kind of crave for it because it's been a long time, maybe a year, from Walmart, and then I realized maybe I should just give it to my colleagues. So I brought to the office, but my colleagues they eat healthy, so they didn't eat the donut that I bought. So what did I do? I ate it. Why? Because I had to skip lunch today. What time was I done from work? 2:30. Okay, because it was busy. Let's take a break. Okay, so. All right. Oh, my neck. Oh. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, I wrote this down so we can erase this. All right. So, still busy day. My day is not over yet. The social interaction, that's work. That's piece of work. 'Cause I have to behave in a certain way. A lot of work. Let's start from physics because metaphysics in our humanological world, metaphysics, like copiumology, humanology, that's metaphysics. It's like philosophy. It's about human being. It's based on physics. It's kind of analogous, not exact mirror image, but it's kind of analogous. So we will start from physics. Okay, so let's say there is Earth, okay, and there's some basketball or Dragon Ball or bowling ball or baseball. They fall down, right? But the higher it is, I mean, the distance between center of the earth and center of the ball, well, actually, like this much because it's not going any further from the earth's surface, right? Yeah, this high. So energy is equal to what? mgh, right? I mean, approximately on the surface, but more precise equation is like energy is equal to something like G R M1 M2 and negative of that. It's kind of like binding energy, kind of. Okay. But yeah, mgh, that's very good enough approximation of that. Okay, something like that. Something like that. Okay, so but they look very different, don't they? It's been a long time. Okay. So yeah, this is F mg. Was g? Yeah, gravitational, the acceleration, right? So F times s. Okay, and this is like g m1 m2 like r squared. That's gravitational force, right? Times r F times s. Okay. Yeah, it's that's just how it is. Okay, so and R they kind of cancel out. Something like that. Okay, yeah, you have some integration, whatever. Okay, so whatever. So that's the basic, right? So the farther they are away, Earth and the ball, the more potential energy it has. Because if you jump from one first floor, you're not gonna get hurt, right? But if you jump from 10-story building on top roof of 10-story building, you'll die. Now, if you want to go to like second floor, yeah, by the stairs, it doesn't take too much energy to go up there, right? But if you want to walk all the way up to 10th floor of this skyscraper building, it takes a lot of energy. If you take elevator, it takes a lot of electrical energy. Okay? So that you are storing the potential energy. Okay? Gravitational potential energy. Yeah, it could be magnetic potential energy or electrical potential energy, okay? Or chemical potential energy too. Chemical bonding. But if it's just based on electrical potential energy, okay? But if you jump down from 10, I'm not asking you to. Don't do it. I don't want to commit suicide, okay? But okay, let's drop a ball from 10-story building. It has a lot of potential energy, so all of that becomes kinetic energy, converted to kinetic energy, okay? So it takes a lot of energy to take this ball all the way to 10-story building, on top thereof. And once you release this ball, then all that stored potential energy become kinetic energy, right? Now, it's very analogous to that. We are talking about human bonding between two individuals, like mother and her son, or boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay? Typically, mother feel more attachment to her child than a father. Why? Because it's asymmetric in all animals except seahorse, because seahorse male carry the baby. I mean, okay, male can't get pregnant, kind of. Seahorse, that's an exception, all right. But most animals, like us human being, only female get pregnant. That's why men and women they're opposite, they're different. Okay, and that's our humanologist objection to feminism. Okay, because men and women they're fundamentally different, and that difference comes from biology. It's a biological genetic difference. Okay, now. So yeah, women they get pregnant for 9 months, carry this child, and also take this huge pain of birth, labor, giving birth to this baby. Okay, so the bonding is very tight between child and its mother. Okay, a father, yeah, they just walk away, right? Okay, in animal world, it's the same way. Yeah, mother, animal, female give birth to this animal baby. After that, yeah, feed with her milk. Okay, male animals or male human being, they don't nearly as care about this baby as women, females. Okay, it's like that potential energy. You're carrying this ball all the way up to 10-story building, and when the baby dies, huge pain for mother. For father, the father will feel the pain. Why? Look, fathers they work and they bring the bread and feed the child. Yeah, bread owner, father. Oh yeah, huge investment on this child, his child. So yeah, when the child dies, it's like bubble for forfeiture. Okay, so loss of all this investment. Yeah, father will feel really bad, but probably not as much as mother. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, father will feel bad. We have about 30 minutes. Okay, so let's take a break. Okay, so then we continue as far we go as far as we can. Okay. Yeah. All right. Take 5. Okay. It's humanology and physics is analogous, but they're not exactly the same. Keep that in mind, right? What I mean by that is this, okay? Maybe a better analogy is magnet. You have what? South Pole, North Pole, just like South Korea, North Korea, right? Or Republicans and Democrats. But we are just talking about magnets, okay? So for a magnet, I forgot to close the window over there. Give me 1 second. This is, you have to pay attention because this is a very important point, right? For magnet of the same polarity, potential energy is maximized when they are together. They are right next to each other, okay? That's when the potential energy is maximized because they repulse. They repulse. Same pole repulse, right? Magnet. So that's when potential energy is maximum when they are together. You have to hold it down with your force. As long as you release them, they will probably rotate one of them. And this North Pole and South Pole, they get together. But if you have this wall or channel, right, they will start to run away from each other once you release them. Okay? Give me 1 second. Just communicating with my friends because we're gonna meet. soon. Alright, so yeah, they'll start to run, fly away from each other because they repulse, and they cannot rotate because it's in a tube. Okay. You know, this jacket is too heavy. It's holding my neck, so let me put on this nice t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt instead. Okay. Now, what if the configuration is like this: south and north pole of a magnet, and then you have south and north pole of magnet. Then they will attract each other. So potential energy, magnetic potential energy is maximized when they are far away. Okay? You understand the difference? Yeah. Okay. If they are together next to each other, this is a minimum point of this magnetic potential energy. It's minimum. Min, max. Okay? Now, max, min. Okay? Now, let's now be metaphysical, analogical, okay? Metaphorical. Let's say two people they love each other, right? Boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? They're kind of far away because this boyfriend guy, he went to Europe for a business trip. So his girlfriend is, just in the United States waiting for him. But when the boyfriend come back from Europe, oh yeah, they're gonna have sex, a lot of sex, like all night long, right? It's kind of like that, okay? Yeah, this far away, they attract each other because they love each other. They finally come together. All this potential energy becomes what? Sex, all night long. Now, the opposite situation. Are you having fun? I hope you do. I am. Isn't it beautiful? Humanology. Yeah, it's fantastic. Let's say you have jail inmate. Jail in a prison cell, two jail mates, prison cellmates. They just hate each other, okay? But once one of them get out of jail, or if they are reassigned to different cells, oh yeah, finally I don't have to see that asshole anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh, heaven, paradise, better than sex, right? It doesn't have to be jail. Let's say your classmate, okay, you hate this classmate, but let's say graduation, right? Or maybe your siblings. Maybe your sibling become 18 and go off to college, so, and your younger sibling, your older sibling get out of the house because your sibling go to college or whatever, right? Oh, nirvana, baby. Huh? Or in your work office, you used to hate this colleague of yours, and then so you apply to different jobs, and you got a better paying job. Oh yeah, I don't have to see that asshole anymore. That kind of thing, right? Yeah, you're storing the potential energy now. As at the moment you are released, it becomes like sexual orgasm, or kind of like this happiness kind of. Okay, that's one aspect. There are a lot more, right? So let me check the time because time is running out. We probably have like 10 more minutes, all right? So yeah, my friend's gonna come and pick me up, okay? So yeah, when they knock on the door, because I don't have doorbell, I gotta go, okay? So all right, yeah, it's Labor Day weekend, so yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Nothing crazy, it's just social event. So um let's talk about in terms of online dating or any kind of dating. Okay, so boy meets a girl, girl meets a boy. It's not gonna be that easy because girls, they don't trust any boys. Girls, if she's beautiful, she typically have many suitors, and because she's a woman, they're very cautious. Not necessarily insecure, but very cautious because, and they have to because, and guys that we have stronger muscle than women, right? So women, they don't want to be raped and murdered, right? So yeah, they have to be cautious, and which is reasonable caution. It's not phobia, which is unreasonable fear. Yeah, it's all reasonable caution, right? Yeah, so it takes long time for a guy to get a date with this girl. Let's say they're on online dating site, right? It takes a lot of energy for the girl and for the boy. For the boy, like me, to convince this lady, I'm a nice guy. You can trust me. But for the girl, it takes a lot of effort to trust this guy. It's not easy. So for the girl, for the boy, it's never easy. Okay? Unless you're a man who's very rich, because wealth of a man hypnotizes women. They just get turned on. But that's like 1% of any population, any country. Only 1% of men are rich. Okay? For 99%, the rest of us, it's never easy to win a woman's heart. It's never easy, right? You have to work for it, and for the girl, it's not easy either. They will have to learn about guy, and then take a leap of faith. That's not an easy thing to do. A lot of risk because many women get murdered by her boyfriend or her husband. Yeah, husbands, boyfriends, yeah, they kill their girlfriend or wife. It happens many, many, many times. Some guys even kill his own kids. It's not unheard of. It happens once in a while, right? It's sad, but it does happen. Okay, again and again. Okay, that's yeah, something I'm willing, something I really want to change when I'm the president. Okay, 5 more minutes. All right, so let's take a break. Okay, we'll take one last break and then we get back to this. Okay. All right. Okay, we gotta hurry up. So I'm gonna erase all this. Okay, so but it's very important point in humanology, right? You're witnessing history in the making. Okay, we are unlocking the secret of the universe. All right, so because I have obligations. Okay, so I gotta meet my friends and whatnot. It's like this: you're a man and woman. It's kind of upside down, right? M and W, right? Upside down image. They're both very horizontally symmetric. Okay, so man and woman, they're like polar opposites. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, right? So they're polar opposites. It takes a lot of effort to put them together because they don't understand each other. They are different, polar opposites. Yeah, that's the key difference between magnetism and humanological gender. Okay, I mean North Pole and South Pole they attract, but men and women sometimes they do attract, but in a relationship, I mean online dating, women don't trust men. Men, yeah, oh, yeah, we love women, right? But women, they are kind of repulsed by men. So, for a man and a woman to get together is very, very difficult. I'm not talking about Tiger Woods and that Tiger Woods. He's like what, half Asian, half black, half Hawaiian, half black, something like that. Tiger Woods, yeah, and he married this beautiful young white girl, or supermodel, whatever, right? Oh, it was so easy because this ethnic man, dark skinned guy, Tiger Woods, is rich, and this woman, white woman, blonde hair, slender, no tattoo, no piercing, this model, yeah, she liked the money and fame. So yeah, it was so easy for them to get married. Because all women want is money, fame, power, celebrity. And Tiger Woods have them all, right? And that's what women care about, unfortunately. Yeah, Tiger Woods. Oh, he loves white girls. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. So I think I heard a knock. Hey, 1 second, 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. 1 second. Okay, my friends are here, so we're gonna have to continue this tomorrow, okay? Or next week. Thank you. Bye.